Here in the village of Diggle near Oldham, Jackie Barrow teaches kids in India via the internet.
Hi!
After having an emotional meeting with them for the first time, she's going to see where they live. The Laxminagar slum.
I feel quite apprehensive, I must say. It's one thing to drive past these slums. I think it's something else to actually walk into those slums and really see how people are living there.
Mangesh has been one of the most active members of Jackie's group since it began. His family are one of thousands that move from rural villages to the cities in search of employment, and Jackie's keen to talk to his mother.
Do you notice it's made any difference to him that he goes to Kelgar and does sessions there and talks to me? He seems very smart. He seems very smart when I speak to him. What would be your hopes for him for the future in terms of employment? Mangesh's mother is so dedicated and she works physically so hard. She's not in good health, and with the idea that her children will have a better life than she's had, just incredible.
Over 7 million children in India have never been to school at all. Once a week, 12-year-old Parvati learns how to sew in a group for girls with no education.
Stand up and show me your skirt. Oh, it's really beautifully made. I love the colours. Can you tell me, why don't you go to school? Do you know how to write anything?
She doesn't know how to write, she can write her name.
Would your parents be able to let you go to school?
So what? She really wants to go, but she doesn't know.
Later that day, Jackie went to meet Parvati's mother. The family of 6 live here.
Parvati?
Asta, you coming to sit with us? Parvati was telling us that she doesn't go to school.
But it was here that Sunita found out the real reason that Parvati doesn't go to school.
आणि मग पार्वती नाही जात. सोडली का रे? Her little brother was the one who kind of let the cat out of the bag, and he said, by the way, my sister left school because she got married. And and as we guessed, she is indeed only 12 and 13 years old. They were following a tradition, and it will not be consummated for at least another 3 years or so.
And did Parvati have any say in the matter?
So it's understandable that she feels awkward to go to school where probably some of the other children would tease her.
18% of girls are married before their 15th birthday, often in poverty-stricken rural areas.
To think that a child's life is set out for her at the age of 10 without her having any say, that's just so shocking.
Today is Jackie's last day in Pune before heading back to Diggle. But before the goodbyes begin, there's time for one last session.
I think that this is the last time I'm going to see you here in India. I'm going to show you how to make some bunting like this. I think it has made a big impact. The boy Rahul, who was the one who was cheating in my card game, and yet he was the one here till the last minute this evening, holding my hand and reading bits to me out of a book. My relationship with the children will be different, particularly those 2 little girls.
My name is Lakshmi. My name is Pallavi.
I've seen where they live, I've seen what their lives are like, and that they've got big ambitions to be a doctor, and Pallavi, who wanted to go back to a village and make sure they had clean water supply. And I think things like that will leave a very, very lasting impression.